Welcome everybody. Today we're talking about a special episode. Even though this is the first episode in a channel of soon-to-come videos, we're going to be talking about the effects of the teenage groups of horror. Let's begin. In the early days we had gothic stuff like H.P. Lovecraft, we had Clive Barker, Bram Stoker, Mary Shelley, Edgar Allan Poe, and now we have shit like Twilight. In the beginning, we had Bram Stoker's Dracula, which was the absolute breathtaking romantic and gothic vampire movie ever seen to be faced in the 90s. And all of a sudden, here comes fucking Stephanie Myers and decides, let's take the elements of the Care Bears and let's put them on vampires, because vampires weren't cool enough. And now here we come. We go into Twilight thinking, we've never read the books. We think it's going to be a great movie, it's going to be awesome. So we watch the movie. First 5 minutes in, we see Edward. And here comes this big British guy, and he's all like, oh, I'll sparkle. And it's like, did you watch the Care Bears when you were making this? It's just pointless. Here we go. Vampires are supposed to be gothic, silk-wearing, dress clothes, big trench coats, big jackets, kind of vampires who love blood, who are erotic and romantic, and here comes Twilight and slaps some pussy off them and goes, no, we're going to have vampires that sparkle and shine like disco balls, and we're going to hang them off little trees and make them wear fancy little dress shirts and all this shit. And it's like, dress shirts are cool, but they're not for them. Vampires are supposed to be dark and creepy, and here we go, let's just count down the Care Bear countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, well, fucking rainbows will shoot out of their stomach after they sparkle, and they pull trees that look like they're fucking tubes coming out of the ground. They're telling us that it's made in real life, but really it looks like shit. I just miss the days when I got to see a vampire literally bend down on a girl and fucking rip the neck out and bleed her, suck her dry. And now we have another vampire that sucks cock. Where do you come up with shit like this? Do you come it out of your head? I know it made millions of dollars, and every teenager's like, ooh, I like it because of the vampire and werewolf love. You're teaching kids bestiality, and you're teaching kids necrophilia? I mean, it's cool when they're gothic and stuff, because they look like people. But when they're doing it like that, that's just a little too far-fetched. I don't know, it's not for me, and personally, I would never want to watch it again. I had to go through it because one of my ex-girlfriends, not going to mention the name, but I hate her, decided, let's watch it. And I actually ruined 90 minutes of my life watching it. And personally, I'm never going to get those minutes back. And that's not something I want. I don't want to watch Twilight again and know, oh, they're going to have a vampire baby. That's probably going to get their balls kicked and probably going to be named Justin Bieber. No offense to that kid, but I'm really sick and tired of him. But anyways, things need to get changed in horror movies, and personally, I'll be here to review any news you got. So if you're going to come up and tell me, if you got a question, if you got an honest opinion, come review and message me on my wall on this YouTube account, because if you like the video, I'll post up more. If you don't, I'm sorry, but that's not really my problem. I will do more and more as much as I can. I'll review lots of things: comics, gaming, movies, television, action figures, music, anything that has to do with horror or anything to do with the genre. I'll review it just for you guys, the fans. And you can catch me on Facebook. You can just search up Peter Grimm. I should be on there if you need to talk to me. I also have MSN. Just send me a message, send me something if you guys are interested. Anyways, that is me for tonight, and review your comments, and I want to hear what you guys have to say. So thank you for paying attention to the Horror Poet, and have a nice day.